Wijnaldum. Lagi 1 tahun. Road to final Liga Champion. Been playing pretty. Oke, apa ini? Langsung saja Messi. Dembele. Oh, cedera Bapak. Anjir. Cek. Kembali lagi bersama Buaye Tegal. Boh.
We are starting to get to the nitty-gritty now. Only 4 teams remain alive in the Cup, and the scene is set for what should be an exciting semi-final. Who will make it through? We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV.
Apakah bisa juara Liga Champion pada musim kali ini?
And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage.
Semi-final!
Saint-Germain, and they face Clermont Foot.
Well, Derek, it's said that semi-finals are the best games to win and the worst to lose. And while the hosts are clear favourites, I still think this will be a great cup tie, full of individual battles, passion and a lot of skill.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Bernat as fullbacks. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And Mauro Icardi starts together with Neymar. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back 4, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
Tuh.
And this confrontation is underway.
Okay. Malam ini kita berjuang lagi.
He's managed to lose his marker.
Baik.
Now defending always has to
Yeah.
be a team effort. Good piece of covering.
Hey,
Oh, he's lost possession.
come.
He's got to score. And excellent goalkeeping.
Well, it is good goalkeeping, but the finish wasn't really good enough, was it?
Santai. Santai dulu.
Artur. Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Santai dulu.
Dembele on the ball. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. Right?
And no worries for the goalkeeper.
Santai dulu, Pak.
This looks promising. An alert piece of defending.
Lari, Bang.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? And
Aduh.
darting through.
Bang Tampan.
Dembele. And now passing it through. And there it is! The first goal
Tidak
of the
terkawal,
semi-final.
tidak
A huge moment.
terbendung.
Extraordinary scenes.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Now the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. And running through to the keeper.
Paro.
Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And it's difficult to visualise a way back into the game for them now.
Well, how bad can it get? That sealed their fate for sure.
Santai dulu, santai dulu. Santai.
Dembele.
Santai saja.
Neymar.
Santai,
Here's Icardi.
lagi.
A really sumptuous ball. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Matej Pulkrab.
Wait. That's it.
Options in the middle. So a throw in here.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, moving it nicely. Well, can they open up the defence here? And a good-looking
Jangan
ball.
macam-macam kamu. Yuk, serang.
Nicely cut
Okay.
out. Matej Pulkrab. It's a neat move.
Jangan,
And up for
Pak.
grabs off the keeper. Danger averted for now. Wijnaldum.
Iya, kosong sekali. Lagi-lagi. Gimana kau berada?
How about that? As they increase their advantage. And who's to say they
Yeah.
won't be going to the final at this rate?
Tidak terbendung lagi-lagi.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So 2-0 now.
Merah.
Mate Pulkrab.
Jangan Kak.
Oh, he's gone
No.
for goal. No way
Ball.
through. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And the free kick not far off at all.
Well, that was struck so well. I actually think he'll be disappointed he didn't score there. That's how good a player he is. Well, those stats tell us that PSG haven't dominated the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Untonji. Jakub Hromada. Space on the flank.
Out shit.
Well, time just challenged magnificently.
Balik, serangan balik.
Mauro Icardi here.
Push go. Wih,
And offside, unfortunately.
Offside.
Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent.
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Dembele.
Lagi kosong.
You can sense the threat is there. And Neymar. Must be. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
Loh,
Dembele. Wijnaldum now.
lagi.
Not a pity that. It looked promising, but that's going to be claimed by the keeper. De Jong. And here's Arthur. Beautifully disguised ball. And keeping it out.
Oh. Mengurung.
Hakimi.
Mengurung.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Iya.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, back in business here as we reflect on what was a joyous performance in the first half from PSG.
Oh. Ke depan, ke depan, ke
Icardi.
depan, ke depan, ke depan. Oh. Si gimbal membawa bola.
It's with Hromada. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Pulkrab. This looks promising. Well, flinging himself at the ball.
Mana? Di atas.
Played over. And caught by the keeper. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Ligue 1 coming up for you. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Nice.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And it might be. Oh, should have done so much better from there. Really good high press. And a chance to whip it in here. Could be threatening.
Hey.
Crisp tackling. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And just has to remain calm. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another. And it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this.
Hey.
Mate Pulkrab. This looks interesting. And a body in the way.
Tidak tembus juga.
Well, you want to make sure you stay with us for more live action from Ligue 1 right here on EA TV. It's Clermont Foot facing Olympique Lyonnais. Dembele. And Neymar showing magnificent vision. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Eccentric goalkeeping. Neymar. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Superb effort to keep it in. Breaking at pace. Well, racing past his man. He's played it over to the near post. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over.
Kosong lagi.
Selamat.
Kosong lagi.
And Neymar. Here's Icardi. Icardi. The goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0.
Kosong.
And the danger's still on. There to intercept. And that's great work to keep it in play. Pulkrab. And a chance for him on the flank. Mate Pulkrab. How can he take them on and beat them? Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. Time for a change then.
Ngapain tuh dah? Ma. Weh. Saling tedah aduh.
Substitution it is for PSG. Who's going to get on the end of it? It comes to absolutely nothing. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Ah,
Kurzawa. Good tackle. Neymar.
ya.
Useful looking ball. Well, it looked
Aduh.
like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Jakub Hromada. And in the perfect position to read it. This might be ideal for the counter. All hands on deck. And a chance.
Handsome.
Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
10 minutes to go.
Wait.
Frankie de Jong. Hakimi. De Jong. Now Gay. Save, but still a chance. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Danilo Pereira.
Ya.
Kurzawa.
Arah.
And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes.
Wah.
Committed challenge.
Wah.
Jakub Hromada. More. And the cross goes in. And still dangerous. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Ya.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And Neymar. Neymar
Blessing
has a go
kangkung.
here.
Dapat satu.
What a goal! A tremendous strike. Hard to believe that he
Dapat
elected to take on that
blessing.
shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant
Jauh
strike.
sekali.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Icardi.
Ya.
The referee's whistle for full time, and Paris Saint-Germain will be in the final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely lethal in front of goal. After a performance like that, they have to be favourites going into that final now. Surely it's theirs to lose.
Neymar, such a difficult man to pin down, as we saw in this game. Your thoughts on his performance?
Well, that was as good as I've seen for a long while. He was bright, sharp, inventive, and of course clinical. What a player he is.
Dembele.
Merci à vous d'avoir accepté de nous répondre avant de regagner le vestiaire. Voilà, un grand merci.
Tempelay. Nis. Timo Werner sudah bisa bermain. Oh, baru
It's fair to say things are really getting serious in the upper reaches of the table. The top two about to lock horns. It's Nice. They face Paris Saint-Germain, and it's coming up live here on EA TV.
Nggak boleh ngisep itu.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the Ligue 1 season coming to its conclusion, we're just seconds away from kick-off time. It is Nice against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, what a season it's been, Derek. We've seen everything. Drama at both ends of the table, some spectacular goals and plenty of entertainment. The players, of course, will be looking forward to a break now, but hopefully not before they give us a good game today.
Well, Neymar really is one of the greats in the world game. Stuart,
Arra.
interested in your opinion as far as this match is concerned. What should we expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he scored 4 goals last time out, so he should be full of confidence. And he was absolutely ruthless in front of goal. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we're going to see more of that today.
Neymar.
Ngapain kau tepuk tangan?
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Bernat as fullbacks. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And leading the line, Lionel Messi plays together with Neymar. Right, we're going to send it over to Alex Scott. I'm hearing, Alex, news of a goal at the Orange Velodrome.
It's a goal for Marseille. The goalkeeper has spilled it back into the danger area, and he is there.
And he's in. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Underway once more. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. To clarify, Marseille have scored in that match, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Frankie de Jong. Arthur has it. Bernat. Wijnaldum now.
Duh.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. The title secured in their last match. What a terrific position to be in, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly enjoy this one, Derek. What a great season they've had. They've been the best team in the league. No doubt about that for me.
That's
He
it.
might be able to profit from the wide position. Shown inside. Surely! Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems.
Ih, bangke.
Not what he was intending. A
Yep.
bad pass. Potential danger here. Messi cutting in from the flank. And credit is due for that good piece of defending.
Oke.
Well, strong play here. Andy
Head.
Delors couldn't keep the ball.
Wait.
Wijnaldum. News of a goal at the Orange Velodrome. Alex Scott has the information for us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that.
Wih, anjir,
They're now
anjir.
1-1 with 20 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. But I think just
Yeah.
lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Hakimi. Frankie de Jong. Neymar.
Oh, lagi
Promising
kosong.
sequence. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
Duh.
Tino Kadewere. Onto Delors.
Duh.
Goal. And a goal! Increase the lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Right, time to send it over to Alex Scott because, Alex, I understand there's been a goal in the Clermont Foot game.
Yes, it's a goal for Clermont Foot. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. It's now 1-0 with 27 minutes played.
Duh.
Thank you very much. Well, couldn't keep it.
Anda semua main di
Ener
kandang.
Valencia.
Headset.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Oh, good use of the ball.
Ayo.
He's got space. But they
Oke.
took care of the situation defensively. Kadewere. Well, they know they need to stop him. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Aduh.
The high press was on, and
Sa-
that's a fantastic tackle. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Dembele. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next?
Wih.
But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Not a
Badah.
great pass.
Nyemlalah deh.
Can he
Arah!
Oh, a superb save. Fired in by Neymar.
Dah.
Can he finish?
Lah.
Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, far from the ideal pass. Dembele. Neymar.
Aduh.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Come back.
Kadewere. Now with Delors. Valencia. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And Neymar. A chance to eat into their lead. And the keeper there to deal with it. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, even the best can't do it all the time, and Neymar hasn't been at his best in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
Well, the first half struggles for PSG are there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half?
Saya nak mau tertinggal.
Bernat.
Yeah. Kampret.
Here's Lamina.
Arah.
Valencia. Well, a good tackle.
Ayo.
Dembele. And a goal to tell you about in the Bordeaux game. Let's find out who has scored it. Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Montpellier. It's now 1-0 with 49 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Andy Delors.
Hey.
Tino Kadewere. Well, he's won the ball.
Oi.
And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Well, it is an occasion never to be missed, and you'll see it live with us right here on EA TV, the Champions League final.
Bangke,
It's Saint-Germain
passingnya.
against Atletico.
Well, the two best teams in Europe are there on merit, but who will be the champions? It should be an absolute belter.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And breaking at pace with menace. All hands on deck.
Arah.
Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay. What a superb volley this is.
Wow.
He strikes it so cleanly, and he times it perfectly.
So back underway, the arithmetic having been altered by PSG.
Ayo, Messi melempem nih. Kayak kue apem.
And slipped through beautifully.
Hey.
And options in the centre. Pablo Rosario. Lamina. Showing good patience. Valencia. It's there for him.
Offside nih.
Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Playing it in.
Buang
Well, as a defender,
saja.
that will sit you down to the ground. Maurice. A chance to whip it in. Arangis.
Hey.
It's a neat move. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. And now the delivery. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper
Messi,
that time.
Messi. Oi.
This looks promising. Andy Delors. Pablo Rosario. Now he must favour the cross. And they deal with the threat this time. And just hearing there's been a goal in the last game. Alex Scott can tell us more. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, having previously been admonished by the referee, that was always likely to be seen as a bookable offence.
Yeah, he's had the warning. He just couldn't control himself, though, could he?
He's
Bolanya,
failed to hold it,
Pak.
Neymar. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. For clarification, Los have scored in that match, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. And time for the change now. Artur. Dembele. On to Messi. Beautifully weighted ball.
Woo!
Neymar. What a save.
Offset.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Messi.
Wis
An
bangsat.
effective challenge. Just 20 minutes remaining now. A foul, but advantage played. Can they get in behind them? And you don't want to lose possession there. Right, time to get a scoring update from Alex Scott. News of a goal in the Clermont foot game, Alex.
Yep, another goal for Clermont Foot. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 73 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And in with the chance. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And over it comes. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And space to cross it.
Oh.
Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, not long to go now. What can PSG pull out of the fire?
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Oh, great save to keep them in it.
Kenapa mendadak
Well,
jadi
that's a brilliant
kuat
save, and
missnya?
it just gives them that little bit of hope now.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Keeper getting the touch.
Cukup.
Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Ten minutes to go. Superb effort to keep it in. Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back.
Arah!
Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again at 2-2. And that's an important intervention. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Magnificently to make sure he got there. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Well, it has come to nothing. Superb
Nah,
block.
handball.
And the referee blows for a foul. Arangis. An attack full of promise.
Pak,
And a
bangsat.
goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Oh, lovely ball. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Lovely work to get past his man. They've got it now, what can they do? Well, that's not textbook defending. Big chance! Unable to put the seal on victory.
Well, what a chance, Derek. That was the game right there.
And it's a quality pass.
Aduh, pecah aja dikit.
Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a defeat for PSG. On to Delors.
Nah,
Merci de nous accorder ces quelques minutes après ce match pour répondre à nos questions. Voilà, un grand merci à vous.
buat ubah Sancho Richarlison. Kita tawar dengan si Mauro Icardi. Songong banget. Udah ada John Sancho. Dengan Mauro Icardi. Lihat sekali anjir. Sari 66. Aduh, ah. Mahal sekali. Striker. Oh, guys. Meriah matang. Jual pelik. Jual pelik. Sapi Simon. CF Sapi Simon. Ding tidak, ding tidak, ding tidak, ding tidak. Kampret. Oke, welcome Paul Pogba. Bergabunglah bersama Atletico. Oh, pindah melawan Atletico. Ayolah, ayolah. Sekarang apakah sudah sembuh? Sudah sembuh Werner? Timo dan Timo. Apakah sudah sembuh? Icardi sembuh dong. Sudah sembuh ternyata. Baldi. Ya. Final Liga Champion, apakah kita bisa membawa trofi si kuping besar? Lawan Atletico Madrid. Arah.
The wait is
Final
over.
Liga
There are few
Champions.
bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's PSG, they face Atletico Madrid, and it's coming your way next
I
on
know.
EA TV. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Atletico Madrid.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Bernat plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And Timo Werner starts together with Neymar. This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Toby Alderweireld in central defence. Jorginho plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat.
Ya.
And they get the ball rolling
Final
in the
Liga
Champions League
Champion.
final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. And Neymar. Fantastic between the posts.
Hampir saja, saudara-saudara.
Fired in by Neymar. Cleared away comprehensively.
Arah.
Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Serge Gnabry.
Gnabry.
Ciro Immobile. On the ball, Joao Felix. And the textbook interception. It is now with Jorginho. Now able
Duh.
to close down the shot. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. I would imagine, Stuart, in the pre-match team meeting, the defenders would have been
Nah.
told to keep an eye on
Oh,
Neymar.
he's through on goal here, Derek.
It's for Paris Saint-Germain. The first goal of this Champions League
Tanda-tanda
final.
kemenangan sudah
Incredible
terlihat.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Ruben Neves. Joao Felix. Snuffing out the danger.
Bah. Sabar, 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 sabar,
Felix.
sabar.
Can he finish? No way through. And there's the delivery.
Buang saja dulu. Kiper.
Well, up a cul-de-sac in terms of the attack.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Duh.
Read
Oke.
it well. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. To increase the lead in this final.
Sensasional sekali dari jarak jauh.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
Tidak disangka-sangka, tidak diduga. Spektakuler gol.
So 2-0 now.
Ya.
And they've won the ball back following that challenge. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
Iya, iya.
Can they hit on the break? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them.
Loh. Oke.
Jorginho Wijnaldum. Artur. Well,
Yeah.
a badly
Offside,
timed run,
yeah.
just a fraction offside. Jorginho. It's with Ruben Neves. Carrasco. On attacking possibilities. Carrasco. Delivered into the area here. And the problem not completely solved.
Ya.
Well, nothing untoward happened.
Sendiri lagi.
Bodies forward and the break looks on.
Bangkin meong, bangkin meong.
An incisive pass.
Dia Pak.
Immobile.
Leo.
Messi.
Leo.
On to Werner.
Iya.
Artur.
Apakah?
Just
Ya,
fractionally wide. Good strike.
dia masuk. Hop. Bangke. Ya.
Neymar.
Woi Pak, ngapain lu Pak?
Now with Messi.
Leo.
Messi.
Wih.
Jorginho. Immobile now. Serge Gnabry. Did well to win the ball back.
Ada.
Neymar. Well, the counter chance looks very real.
Weh,
but really sticking to their task
kasar
defensively.
sekali Anda, Pak.
Ciro Immobile. It's with Ruben Neves. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Well, then the one that fails to hit its target.
Ya, nyari aman dulu. Ya. Ya.
A good-looking ball in behind. He's managed to get in behind.
Kampret.
Well, he
Wih.
really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
And the corner's been given.
Imun.
Let's see about the delivery.
Merah.
Well, they can keep possession of it now. Pulls it back.
Arah.
And still danger here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. And Neymar.
Duh.
Wijnaldum. Messi.
Duh, Messi
It
gitu.
didn't happen for them in attack. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, big chance. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Well, they no longer have the ball.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession, and that's
Yeah.
been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has
Oh,
been...
big chance here.
Kampret tuh, kampret tuh.
And unable to
Nah,
keep possession.
penalti.
And they will be awarded a free kick for that.
Menambah derita Anda, Atletico, Atletico. Maestro kita. Ya.
And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, as you can see, the keeper dives one way and the ball goes down the middle. It's a very good penalty.
So the action continues. It's been all PSG so far, and you sense there could be extra punishment dished out. He's found a pocket of space. Jorginho.
Hey. Hey.
Atletico have given it away. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Timo Werner. On to Messi.
Push.
Very quick thinking there. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Carrasco. Ruben Neves. On the ball, Joao Felix. Joao Felix. And here's Neves.
Duh. Hai.
Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Now with Hakimi. Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
Promising looking ball.
Kampret.
Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end.
Passingmu, Pak, Pak. Passing apa, Pak?
Well, here is an occasion you'll want to join us for live coverage on
Go ahead.
EA TV of the cup final. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Monaco.
Well, that should be a great cup final between two excellent teams who really deserve their big day out. Really looking forward to it.
Good looking sequence. Dangerous ball. Well, it still could be dangerous.
Apa sih?
And they could face difficulties here. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Artur. Timo Werner. And he read it well. De Jong. A very effective challenge put in. They're really pressing their opponents. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Aurélien Tchouameni. Difficult to stop him.
Hey.
But quick thinking defensively. So half an hour remaining. Losing possession a bit easily. Felix. Chance for him to get in behind maybe. Really vital interception.
Ya, kosong.
Werner.
Nah, lihat begini.
Tremendous ball played through. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Lost possession, Wijnaldum. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Messi. Can he find
Blessing.
it? Well, the keeper committed himself.
Enak sekali padahal. Idrisi Buaye. Timo Werner.
And there's the delivery. Not away completely. Neymar. No foul.
Pelanggaran.
In the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation?
Aduh, jadi.
Well, we'll give him high marks for technique, but just wide.
Well, he struck the ball so cleanly, didn't he? That was such a good effort.
Serge Gnabry. Joao Felix.
Aduh.
Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball.
Lari.
They might be able to get in now.
Tenaga baru.
Magnificent defending. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Joao Felix. An incisive pass. And now waiting to pounce.
Sangat indah tendangannya.
Well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand.
Tuh, pelanggaran
But
sip.
that goal completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky.
No.
He got to it fairly easily. Well, he's lost the ball. Now, let's see what they can do here. And threading it forward. And Neymar's motoring.
Kena blessing kangkung lagi.
Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Maguire.
Maguire.
Aurelien Tchouameni.
Bek lawak dibeli.
And he's in. Chance maybe. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team
Habis
down.
waktunya, Pak.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. 10 minutes to go then. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. Wijnaldum. Here is Juan Bernat. Bernat. Dembele. It's got to be.
Mimi.
Of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like something the
Buaye.
keeper did it, but it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
It is an Atletico substitution. Tielemans. Wonderfully weighted pass. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Neymar.
Kosong lagi.
Dembele. But they
Wis,
dealt with the threat first.
kampret.
Oh, lovely incisive
That's
pass.
it.
But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
And here's a change now for Atletico. Neymar. Dembele. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Dembele.
Eh,
We are going to have 2 additional minutes. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And there it is, a chance. Oh, he's missed it. And that might be their fate seal.
iya,
Well, that
90
must be it.
menit.
He
Waktu
surely had to
yang
score there.
tersisa hanya lagi. Ya, bermain-main. Iya.
Parisian pride shines through. PSG
Akhirnya
have
si
cleared
kuping
the final
lebar.
hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the
Trofi yang
presentation of the
kedua
coveted
untuk Liga
Champions League trophy.
Championnya.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win
Belum
this trophy.
terkuat di
They've been
Eropa
fantastic.
And you can
untuk
feel
tahun
the emotion.
2022.
It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories.
Ya,
What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.
In Europe. Klub terbaik di Eropa. Paris Saint-Germain. Winner.
Time for a few quick questions. That'll be all, thank you.